joining me from another video. If you're joining me for the first time, hello! I have another large doll haul, so get yourself a coffee or an OJ, sit yourself down and get yourself comfortable. We'll go through the dolls. I'll identify the dolls down below where I can. If you see a doll that you recognize, you can always let me know in the comments below. It always helps. I always eventually identify them anyway. It makes it a lot faster because there are so many dolls and so little time. So this is mostly from a huge big, if you have seen my flea market haul I did with the Bratz, it isn't a Bratz doll, but there is a cream of the crop. I'm going to leave her right to the end of the video and we'll talk through her. There is some vintage dolls in this, there's some in-between dolls and some modern dolls. Real big variety like usual for my videos. Let's start right down at the front. Now I got these 3 dolls off a seller at a flea market. They were $3 New Zealand each. So obviously there is a Barbie my scene, there is one of the original Barbie fashionista head swaps, and also a Bratz doll. First off, let's take a look at the my scene. Here she is up close. Barbie my scene is one of my daughter's favorite Barbie lines. I really wish they would bring them back. Barbie my scene and Monster High are probably 2 of my biggest bring them back, hashtag bring them back, you know. She's wearing this dress. I don't know if it's her dress or not, but check out how beautiful it is. It is like a small short blue dress and then this beautiful mesh with glitter design over dress. It is just absolutely gorgeous, and it's got this gold piece at the top. It's very Arabian Nights, isn't it, sort of thing. Going for it. So anyway, I don't know if it's her actual dress, but it is a gorgeous dress, and for $3 for the doll and this gorgeous dress, I was very happy. Okay, so the next $3 doll I got is back when Barbie fashionistas had amazing movement and articulation in them. They also had, I thought, better faces. I think these faces on the old fashionistas are so much more vibrant. I actually have this doll, I should say my daughter has this doll. I think she has her about 2 times over just because we love the face on them. And more so than that, this is one of the head swap dolls. Now with the head swap dolls, you basically could press something in the background, the head would pop off, and you could swap it with, you could get single packs of heads. They also did that with my scene. I've got some of the single heads of the my scene ones, but I actually thought it was kind of a neat concept. I don't know why they didn't stick with it. Maybe it wasn't popular, but personally I thought it was cool. But for $3, she's a gorgeous Barbie doll. So the last one I got off this lady for $3 was this Bratz. Now I'm not sure whether she's an electronic Bratz or what she is. I think she's a Chloe, but she has like this device in her hand. For some reason this does ring a bell. I didn't have Astra with me to tell me if we have her or not, but she has a device in the hand which is gonna have to plug into somewhere, and she has roller skate pieces under her legs, which tends to suggest she moves. Maybe she dances or something. To be honest, I love the jeans on her. I love these mesh pink sparkle jeans. They've also got a belt built in them. I kind of look at Bratz as almost a parent to the now very popular Poopsie #tag Rainbow High dolls. Kind of like a step before the Poopsie dolls, really. She's nice, and for $3 I couldn't leave her there. Alright, so now for a bigger doll, which you can take or leave them. Some people think they're absolutely gorgeous. Some people think they're horribly scary. So there are these, all these dolls, you can see he was $1, that have these funny faces on. I actually got this one from a thrift store, and I've got a bag I got from a market seller. I just thought this face looks absolutely gorgeous. I also like the little outfit he's got on him. So he's got a cloth body and vinyl arms and legs. He is in a weird, I think to me it's almost like a weird skin tone. It's like a sickly color yellow, if that makes sense. But it works with him. Love the front teeth. You know me with Cabbage Patch dolls that have their teeth showing. I love them all. I don't know why, I just do. But he's got his two front teeth showing and he just looks like he's having a great time. Like whatever this guy's doing, he's enjoying it. So for $1, I thought he was cute. So going back to the market, a gentleman had these two like funny face, character face dolls in a bag. I asked how much, he said $3 for the bag, which works out $1.50 a doll, so that's pretty good. I always work out, whenever I'm buying these lot bags, I always work out, you know, if it's say a $6 bag, I look for how many things I actually want in the bag, because there's a lot of junk in there, you know, in these sort of grab bags and stuff, a lot of junk, and then I work out by dividing it, the price, by the things I actually want in the bag to see whether it's an actual bargain. But yeah, for $1.50 these are so cute. First off, we have this little madam. They have very gnomish or trollish sort of faces. She's got a spray of very dark freckles on her cheeks. Love this kind of bowl cut. And a little red dress, and again the vinyl arms and legs, they're just amusing to look at, but they're not everyone's cup of tea. So there was her. To me, you could easily make a little elf outfit for these dollies, and they would just fit right in with the little elfie thing. So this one's going meh. It's cute. I love the little outfit it's in, all in this little one piece, kind of like a clowny sort of play suit. I'm just absolutely loving it. So those ones there. I have a few of those dolls. I don't actively go and collect those the funny face ones, but you know, if I always see them and they're cheap, I'll always pick them up. So we'll go on to this one now. This is another Mycene. I think I got this one from the thrift store. Oh, I can't remember now. I think so. I know that this one was $1 and someone identified it for me. It was a Noli. She's got these shoes on, which I'm assuming are hers since they're on hers. They just seem a bit clunky. Like even my daughter Astra said the shoes look weird, but maybe they look better when the outfit's on her. But anyway, another Mycene doll, absolutely gorgeous, and for $1, who can say no to that face? She's gorgeous, darling. She's gorgeous. So that's that one. Oh, now okay. So this dolly here was actually a bit more than I would pay for something like this. This is a Zapf Creation Cinderella doll. They have all the points of articulation as well as additional ones such as rotation and bending. You know, basically they are made to move smaller dolls. I grabbed her because I had not seen this Cinderella dress. So I don't know if this is her actual dress, but I thought if I just get her, put it up in a bun on things, she is going to make a gorgeous Cinderella doll. So I just thought she was really cute. I did, however, pay $6.50 for her, which I actually consider really expensive for a secondhand smaller doll that needs a bit of work done to her. I'm really cheap with buying my things, but yeah, I just love the movement in these dolls, and for $6.50 for a Cinderella, she's going to be a good one on the shelf. Okay, so I've moved up a dolly here, which I got from a thrift store. Now, the ladies at the thrift store, they saw me, they said, she's just kind of said to me, hey, just so you know, there's what we think is a really old doll at the checkout. And immediately, as soon as I saw the doll, I said celluloid. And then, of course, as soon as I turned to him, I'm pretty sure it's a boy, onto the back, it said Japan. Yeah, made in Japan. So I said, yeah, so it's a celluloid Japan celluloid doll. And I went and looked it up on good old Google, and I'm pretty sure I found one that was the equivalent of this doll. For $10 New Zealand, you can see the price tag here, $10 New Zealand, I couldn't say no to him. He needs some restringing work, that absolutely needs some restringing work. Just let me get the camera up and then we'll talk about him. He is a vintage doll. Someone has tried to do some repairs on him at some point and they've used glue, and one of the things with glue is you've always got to make sure that it's glue that's not going to yellow over time, otherwise it eventually yellows and turns into this horrible blobby mess. So they've tried some work on him, but it's not so bad that it's terribly noticeable, and I think that if I slowly work with it I can fix that off, maybe shave it with some fine sandpaper and all that sort of stuff. He does have a rather cute face. I'm not into boy dolls. I generally avoid them. I've had quite a few boy dolls offered to me over the years, and I am just really not into boy dolls. But him, I'll make an exception. There's something very innocent about his face, and I'll get that restrung so his joints aren't so loose. But yeah, $10 New Zealand for a Japanese vintage celluloid doll. Then onto a doll which I know some of my viewers love her and some viewers not so much, but Lalaloopsy. I like Lalaloopsy dolls. I have a rather large collection in storage. I don't actually have my Lalaloopsies on display because the majority of them, if you try and stand them up, of course they just go because they aren't made to stand up, and if you put them on a shelf they don't really sit nicely either because they're rounded bums. They just kind of go to that side or to that side. So Lalaloopsy is one of those dolls that I put into storage boxes. I know where they are. This one I may already have. She was $2, you can see. For $2 I wasn't going to take the chance that I didn't have her, or I'm pretty sure I have her. So but she's one of the little sisters and I think they're cute. I really, really love the cute, and not many of them have the blue eyes for the blue buttons for the eyes. So keeping with the Lalaloopsies but downsizing to the smaller dolls, excuse my chandelier, you can see the coming through here. It's a nice, it's handmade in Australian crystal chandelier that I love above me. It makes my room very la-di-da, and I like la-di-da. These little dolls I got in a big lot. I actually had on Instagram quite a while ago, but I didn't do the lot. And what happened was I moved the actual, it had like the tree house and the ferries go round and stuff like that. I moved the play sets into storage because I'm not so much into the play sets. So I was kind of like, oh, I'm get rid of those straight away. And then I thought, oh, I should have shown them on camera. But I kept the little dolls. I actually got these cases from the thrift store. What I paid, I don't exactly remember, but it worked out that I paid, say, $2 a doll. Only one of the dolls is in poor condition, which is this one here, and she's missing an arm. All the rest were fantastic, and I was more than happy with that, considering that it's actually getting a bit hard for me to find these little dolls. And Lalaloopsy is definitely one of those collections that one day I would love to complete it. I don't think I'll be able to, but I would love to complete my Lalaloopsies. So you can see all the dolls I got in here. I'm not going to bring them out individually. I may do that when I show my Lalaloopsy collection one day. But for 2 boxes of Lalaloopsies for what, like I said, it worked out a couple of bucks each. And with play sets, and it had one of the cars as well, one of the cars. I got a super bargain. I love these little pink haired ones down here, they're so cute. So that was from a thrift store. I'm going to move all these dolls to the side, and then we're going to look at the haul, which was just like, oh my goodness, that I got from the flea market. Okay, so if you're on my Instagram, you would have seen this haul I got from the flea market. There's 2 different sellers in this lot. So the first one I'm going to bring up, and I thought I was really lucky. Look at this bag of Bratz shoes. I've looked through, it's not all singles, there are pairs in there. $2 New Zealand for the entire bag. I love finds like this, because how often do we find Bratz dollies that are missing their feet and you're just at a loss. You absolutely have no idea what to do. These sorts of bags can help fill out, and they're fantastic for swaps too. If you come across somebody who has like a piece of clothing that you need to complete your doll, and you have a piece of clothing that they need to complete their doll, both parties can do the trade. Everybody's happy. Oh my goodness, So yeah, $2 for this huge bag of Bratz shoes. So that was from a seller. Then I came to this other seller. Now I was just like, oh my goodness gracious me, how much are the bags each? And she said $10. So there's $2 in each bag. So that works out $5 New Zealand a doll, which is absolutely fine for, I consider $5 fair if a doll is in good condition and if it is clothed and has its shoes, etc. I wouldn't pay $5 for, say, a naked Bratz or anything like that, or one that's missing its shoes. So as soon as she told me, I was one of her first customers, I grabbed all the Bratz bags. And then I grabbed something else, which I am going to leave to the end because that is my favorite find. And I just want to show off and be so proud. You know, I'm like proud dolly mummy. It's something that I've shown on my channel in another haul and also an opening of one, which, as I suspected, someone did tell me off for opening one because, you know, discontinued doll, can't get them anymore. Why did I take it out of box? Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, getting back to what I was saying, there were a lot more bags than this, but the thing was they had Barbie and my scene. Now, Barbie dolls I don't value as highly as some other dolls unless they are they are dressed and well maintained of. These were, now let me just say these were, and the my scenes were as well. But what irritated me was all those bags had been done with one really lovely Barbie doll, such as one beautiful Barbie doll, which was just amazing. And then a small, tiny little Chelsea doll for $10. I view the little dolls at 50 cents a dollar, basically, in value. So if I took that off and I was paying $9 for a my scene, just by evidence by this, I can get the my scenes a lot cheaper. Maybe not without their shoes or stuff like that, but I don't want to pay an extra $6 for a pair of shoes on a doll. I don't. I call me Scrooge McDoll or something. But for these ones, I was like, oh my goodness, there's 2 Bratz per bag, $5 per bowl, they're dressed. Let me start blabbering and let's have a look at the bags together. So I can tell straight away that some of the clothes needs to swap over. I'm going to absolutely have to restore them by redressing them and resetting their hair. But this one is labeled Bratz Rock Angels. So let's have a look. Who's in here? I'm not going to say their names. I mean, you can tell when they're a Chloe or a Yasmin with the mark, etc. I will have the ones I identify down the bottom. But just look at this. I mean, she's got her earrings in, she's dressed, she's got her guitar. Look at the accessories. There is the mics and everything. Actually, I'll bring it all out because I absolutely love these bags. Sorry, ladies, I'm going to be a bit longer. Just gorgeous. Really, really look for Bratz dolls with earrings because things like earrings and necklaces on dolls, when you're collecting secondhand, are some of the first things that get lost with kids. Shoes on Bratz tend to get lost as well. Gorgeous doll. More than happy to pay $5 for her. I'm just going to move this Zapf. I got this Zapf for $2. Actually, no, it was $1. Sorry, I had $2 on and she told me I could have it for $1. But that's double up actually. I'll just put that one over there. Okay, so the next one in this bag. Look at the little crystal in her tummy. Yasmin, of course. Look at this. This is just beautiful. These dolls have been taken care of. Now, the lady told me basically what happened was her daughter had moved out, come back after being from wherever, and said, Mum, I'm 20 years old. I don't need dolls anymore. My response was quite simply, I'm 40 years old and I still need dolls. And she had a bit of a laugh. So she said, I'm glad they're going to someone who will love them. Do I regret leaving some of the Barbies and my scenes there? I think particularly one, after I looked up, there was a my scene who was quite rare in one of the bags that I left behind. But, you know, don't go crazy when you're buying. Always have your limits on your certain things. And, you know, I always say there are certain certain things you got to stick to when you're purchasing. It might be different in your country depending on how available dolls are, but in my country I tend to say $1 to $3 for a naked doll, $4 to $5 for a dress doll. Past that, you've got to make an educated call, such as if you saw like one of the rare Barbie Rapunzels, I believe it's Barbie Rapunzel was one of the rare ones, or something like that. Absolutely grab it, you know, pay more. And I did pay more for my favorite doll. So look at this microphone. Like, these are just gorgeous. I love the quality of the original Bratz. Oh, far out. Tiny little cell phone just came out. So this is all in the one bag. My goodness, come on, camera, focus please. Thank you. Tiny little flip top phone. I'm going to put that back in the bag. There's another little white phone. We've got a headset, and looks like it's going down to like a Walkman or something. We've got a brush. We have another flip top phone in red. And we have this stand, which is just gorgeous. Look at this. Rock Angels, gorgeous. And a hat to put on. So that was all in the first bag. More than happy. Oh, there's also a skirt randomly down there. I don't know why there's a random skirt. Must be one of the accessories that came with the doll. Let's get to the next one. So this one says Bratz Tennis. Okay, so I'll bring it out. I love these finds. Absolutely love these sorts of finds. Okay, so we've got her here. Oh, these dolls beautiful. I actually don't want Bratz to return. I know they're trying to do revivals and people are constantly screaming for revivals. I would think Bratz had its time. It knocked Barbie off her pedestal for the first time in a long time. It did what it was meant to do. It set out what its creator wanted to do, basically, but I think they've had their time. I don't want them to come back. I just want them to become discontinued collectible dolls, to be quite honest. I think LOL dolls, Poopsie High, and you know, Barbie coming into the Barbie extra is doing what it needs to do at the moment. We don't need Bratz on top of that. Okay, so we've got a travel case in there. Travel case of some sort. Whoops, let me just throw it and break it or something. Okay, we've got what it looks like a powder puff. I'm sorry if these are going out of focus. Whoop. Powder puff. My goodness, what is this? The thing with this is why this is amazing. This sort of stuff always gets lost. We've got like a foundation compact. Those sorts of accessories become either vacuum fodder or parents just dump them. You know, most people who aren't toy collectors just see it and go, ugh, just get rid of it. Okay, we've got some jeans. We've got another doll, of course. Oh, she is looking like she's going to go out to tennis, doesn't she? She's got a tennis bag there. She's got a tennis racket sticking out the side. Got some comfy shoes on. And a very short tennis skirt. So the cameras can get a look-see. we got one of those visors. Whoops. We got a visor. We've got a whatever this is, another skirt and a top. So another skirt and top. Those match really well. Oh, and something else. And I really don't know what this is. It's like a peg of gold thing. Let's get on to the next bag. Alright, so this one is called Bratz Winter Sports. Now, I have a lot of the Bratz winter. For some reason, I always get Bratz Winter Chloe. I actually have her fully set up. Oh, this one's had a haircut, possibly? Yes, that does not look natural. So this, I'm actually glad it's on this doll. The other ones are okay, because if this is Bratz Wintertime Chloe or whatever it is, I have this doll so many times over. If she's needing something done to her hair, I could have some fun. Maybe make her go have a... Ooh, that's a really light pink. Like have a light pink to white reroute or something. I love her top. Oh my goodness, look at her top. This little bee top. That is so cute. And this furry jacket is gorgeous. Jeans and pink shoes. Getting back in there, we have a boy. we have a boy. So again, I'm not really into the boy dolls. I don't mind the Bratz boys too much. I just don't actively look for them. Looks like he's going for a ski. He's got one ski. Is there another one in there? There probably is. Yeah, he looks like he's ready to go for a bit of fun. Nice boy. Movement. All dressed up. Let's see what else is in the bag. So, we have some shoes. A comfy jacket. Ooh, this is cool. I like this. It's actually going to be a knitted top if you move it that way. Some corduroy pants. A couple of skis, because you know, if you're going to go skiing, you might need some skis under you. We have the other stick that's looking a bit limp. I don't know what you call them, a pole, you know, the thing they drive themselves along with. Let me be the first to say, I love Bratz bags. Bratz bags always impress me, all the little detail on them. I love, love, love Bratz bags. So I'm saying most of the stuff goes with the boy. We then have, what is that? Oh, those must go on the skis to hold his feet into the skis. So again, yeah, we're getting all these accessories which normally never come with the dolls, so that's good. And a little Bratz boys comb. That's that one. So the second to last bag, what's this one say? It's labeled Bratz Fashion Hairstylists. Huh, well, I think they're all Bratz fashion dolls, aren't they, really? Maybe this is the one she couldn't be bothered identifying. Oh, she's pretty. Yasmin, she's got the thing. I like her, and I don't think we have. And look at the earrings. Those are fabulous. Ooh, I like her. I like her. All right. Okay, so we've got her. There's a bee on this bag. So I'm going to assume that this, yeah, I don't think they've matched in their right outfits. This bee bag goes with the bee t-shirt that the Chloe was wearing in the previous bag. Let's have a look. Look at those earrings. I love, love, love them. She's got a little kitty tee on, which is gorgeous. Got a belt with some nice pair of jeans, and we have some high heel open toe shoes. Cute. So who's the other doll we got in here? Whoop. Oh, again. Oh, wow. Look at her hair. That's like all tiny little plaits. Whoops. Tiny little plaits in a light brown and blue going through her black hair. This bag actually had the two dolls I think are the nicest. Yeah, these dolls are definitely gorgeous. So she's got a nice face profile too. I like her. Coming down to this black dress, she's got a little handbag at the side. Don't really like the shoes, don't get how they go with anything, but she's got them on. Those are comical clodhoppers. Yeah, I don't like the shoes, but the dolls, this bag has definitely been my favorite for the dollies. We have a big brush, so maybe they are hairstylists, I don't know. Maybe that's what they're called. We have a gray and pink skirt. We have a well, these will go with those comical shoes. It's like a piece with a brown skirt, and yeah, look at the very hippie, but not so hippie that I like it. And I usually like hippie things. It just looks like a clown suit. So do we have a top that matches that? Yeah, no, I wouldn't call that a match, but it's a nice top. Nice top on this little mannequin thing. We have in here a bunch of coat hangers, which I'm not going to bring up. So a bunch of coat hangers. I don't know if those are Bratz or not. And then look at this. I definitely don't have this. I would have remembered this. It's like an electronic kitty. What are you? Focus. With very piercing red eyes. It's just like the Terminator cat style. Meow, prepare to meet your doom. We have an electronic kitty thing. We've got some styling pieces. You know, stuff they used to give kids that never really worked the way they meant to, but kids would try anyway. Some clips. A black top. That's cute. I like that. And some more little clips and bands. So a lot of accessories again. can't complain at all. $5 each for the dolls, and all this is basically freebie as far as I'm concerned. So those are the Bratz dolls I got. Amazing haul. I wish I'd got some of the Mycenes. I'm kind of thinking about it now, but I probably would have still been upset that I paid $8 for a Mycene instead of, you know, working out from the 10, taking away 2. I would take away a max of 2 for the smaller dolls. I probably would have been upset. Should have got some of the Barbie ones. Oh, well, let's move on to my favorite find. So it's named Cat Doll. I've gone on and on about Catwalk Kitties to people. I've taken photos on Instagram. I've opened one from box on this channel. I've found them in other hauls and been super happy. My first Catwalk Kitty find actually broke. It was an incident. I was very upset and I actually cried. I very rarely find these sorts of dolls, at least in my country. These are a discontinued doll, often considered the mother to Monster High. They are these beautiful fashion kitties, and I don't have her. I think her name is Pearl. Of course, I'll have the name down the bottom for you to look at. I don't have her, which makes her all that more special. Look, she's retained the plaits on each side. The hair is just fabulous. And one of the things with this doll is a lot of them you find the tails have been pulled off or broken. You know, the wire inside them snapped. It's great. Oh my goodness. What makes a Catwalk Kitty isn't actually the face. If you go on to, say, I think AliExpress or eBay, you will find that there are Catwalk Kitty heads that have been produced and that are still produced, and they get put on Monster High bodies. What makes a Catwalk Kitty rare is the body. They come with these bodies with paws and these detachable feet. So it's also quite common to get a Catwalk Kitty, much like a Bratz doll, that is missing her feet. But this one not only comes with her necklace and her dress and in great condition. Like, honestly, for a white doll that is discontinued, I don't know if the girl played with it. I think she just had it on display, which is, and then to sell it for $10. This was $10, by the way. I would have happily paid. They could have asked for 40 and I would have brought it. Happily paid more than that. She comes with her accessories. So this, maybe the girl was, you know, one of those girls that absolutely takes care of her dollies. I like little kids that take care of their toys, you know, teach them the value of items, because if you teach them that sort of stuff, they take care of it. They learn the value of money as well. She's got her little pet here, which you can see has different eyes like her. She has her little piece to put around her arms with the wire in as part of her accessories. She has her bag that has Meow in the corner. Then we have, much like Bratz dolls, all these little teeny tiny, look at this, teeny tiny little makeup things. I mean, how lucky am I? I was like, oh my goodness. The lady who, because her daughter was walking around the markets, as she was saying, she said, oh, I think that's quite a rare doll. And I said, yeah, and I was talking to her about Catwalk Kitties and stuff. And I said, yeah, I said, because she'd already told me the price. I was like, yeah, she'll go to a good home and all this sort of stuff. We're having a bit of a talk. And then look, it's even got her magazines. So this was absolutely my favorite find. I mean, the Bratz, I was so excited picking them up one by one. I was like, yeah, I'll take this one and this one, this one, this one. I'm ing over the dolls, and then I see her and I just grabbed her straight away, like I was so excited. I was like, yes, oh my darling, come home with me. So as I said, they're often considered the mother to Monster High. I am very happy with this haul. If you love dollies, if you love hauls, all sorts of dollies, I'm going to put up a couple of my favorites. Here we go, with the Catwalk Kitty in the middle being my favorite. If If you love doll hauls, please give this video, what should they give them? A thumbs up. If you love toys in general, please subscribe. We love to open toys and we love to share. Thank you so much for watching, guys. See you in the next video. Bye bye.